My name is Moses Nwosu. My question is, how can one strive to show his values in an environment where his ideas or knowledge is considered a threat? Thank you.
Welcome back. We have a question from the audience. I direct it to our guest for her response.
Such a good question. I mean, how can you thrive in an environment that considers you a threat, because of how confident you are?
Yeah.
First is that, remain who you are, be you, right? We've talked about how you need to let go of that need to get people to validate you, right? So, you want to please people and all of that. No, remain who you are. But know that there's also a difference between self-confidence and arrogance, right? So you also need to check yourself and say, it's my confidence or the way I'm acting or presenting my value becoming arrogant, because people also spot those things and would react to it. So you need to know the thin line between being you being self-confident and you also being arrogant and boastful. So once you've been able to identify that, to say, I'm actually just giving the value that I have, I'm just bold and confident enough, you then need to consider leaving that environment. Again, there's nothing wrong with you leaving such an environment. As long as you've tried your best, you've tried to make impact, you have given the value you can, once it's becoming toxic, you actually need to consider leaving that environment. So again, to summarize my response would be, first, remain who you are. Have a mind of service, right? And offer value in the way that you best fit, but also be conscious that you're not becoming arrogant and boastful in how you're delivering value. And then lastly, if you have tried all of those and it's still a toxic environment, consider leaving that environment.
Yeah. Even our Lord Jesus Christ did same. They didn't perform so much in the Jews because they felt he's there, and he left with the word that a prophet is not honored in his own town. So he left them.
Exactly.
The Bible said that he didn't do miracles there, but he performed miracles other places. So I could liken that to what he said now. If you try all this, check yourself properly. You're nothing like arrogancy in your display or whatever you're doing. Then you feel that they are not receptive. You just leave the environment if possible, and go to where you be appreciated, where you be valued, where you can give out, and people know, oh, let's listen to what this guy is saying, because there's something people will not talk. You do well, people will talk.
Sure.
You don't do well, people will talk. So don't allow the talk of people to change you from who you are. Thank you so much. Then your final words. You take your parting words.
Finally, I would say that you are in control of how you feel. You're in control of how you respond to your emotions. And imposter syndrome is really just a feeling, right? So once you understand that and know that you're in control, then once you feel that way, there are things that you can do to come out of it.
Yes.
So don't allow your emotions, your fear, your feeling stop you from really shining, from doing what you ought to do, from living your best life, right? From experiencing things, from great relationships, from opportunities that can move you from one level of growth to another. Deal with the emotion. Build your self-confidence. Go into studying how to become confident. I mean, there are a lot of information out there today on YouTube and the likes that teach us, how to be more confident. And once you're able to have a hold of that emotion, then you would continue to succeed.
Thank you so much. They say a word is enough for the wise. Like I said at the beginning, that I decided to bring a youth to speak to the youth, because this program is majorly for the youth. We want to make sure that youth, as they grow, they grow on a very strong footing, very strong background in all aspects. That's why I decided to bring her. And it tries you to know that this is my daughter I'm dealing with today. She's my guest for today. And I'm glad that God used her to talk to us. So having said this, thank you again, Dorcas, for coming to this program, for your time. Thanks to the audience here, the production crew for a job well done, and of course our sponsors. May God bless all of you for supporting this program and helping us for it to be on air. We're indeed very, very grateful on behalf of Vivid View. So I want to call or invite Artist Oracle to sign out this program. I want to say, keep watching Vivid View. I am Achilles. Goodbye. Vivid View.
This is VVView.